Chris Hemsworth is one of the biggest stars in Hollywood, mostly known for his portrayal of Thor in the MCU along with his insane physique. And with a follower count of over 56 million on Instagram alone, his influence in the world of fitness is one of the greatest. And with that influence, in 2022, he sold his fitness app Centr to Hypos, led by Mark Bezos, for $200 million. But what's the truth that they don't want you to know?
And so in looking at Thor's physique, all I can think of is the standards have gone too far.
Mainstream television is so woefully piss poor at interviewing these people and pressing. They let them off the hook every time, whether it's Hemsworth or any of these people who got super jacked for a movie. Like, cut the fucking shit.
About 22 pounds of lean muscle mass in 8 weeks with body fat sitting around 5%. Bro, like the amount of fucking nonsense in this one paragraph using recipes from the Centr app. So of course, from their fucking app.
April 21st, 2011. Chris Hemsworth is finally introduced to audiences all over the world as Thor. And this is where we first see his insane body transformation. But this is Chris only 6 months prior to filming Thor, during Cabin in the Woods. The difference is very noticeable, and he also claims to have never lifted weights before his role as Thor. But to even suggest that he was able to put on 20 to 25 pounds of muscle naturally within 6 months is almost impossible, even when considering newbie gains. In reality, it's speculated that it's actually closer to 15 pounds of muscle, with an additional 5 to 10 pounds of temporary water retention, and with a small portion of that last 10 pounds also being fat gain. So it is possible that this specific transformation was done naturally, but when you start to look at his transformations through his other roles, that's when the real red flags start to appear. Specifically in The Heart of the Sea and Avengers Age of Ultron, which were filmed only 7 months apart, and clearly looking his best in Thor Love and Thunder, which is obviously enhanced. And look, to be fair, his body transformations are nowhere near as drastic as someone like Christian Bale, but this lack of transparency is still a huge issue in Hollywood till this day. But why is this even an issue? Why does it matter if people lie about taking PEDs? Because body image standards over the years have gotten crazier and crazier for both men and women, a lot of us look up to celebrities like the Kardashians or Hollywood actors and wish we could look like them. Paying people money to inject our faces with filler or buying a fitness influencer's product in hopes that we can emulate their progress. And this dishonesty in the fitness space creates standards that are just unrealistic. And these very standards are sold to beginners that don't know any better, hoping that this program or this supplement that doesn't work as it's promised will give them their dream physique. And when you look a bit deeper into the marketing of Centr, this is where you see the cracks start to form. Centr was originally founded by Chris in 2019 and released on the 4th of February that year. And due to COVID shutting down gyms across the globe in 2020, this is when the app truly took off, with over 200,000 members globally as of last year. And it's not to say that the app doesn't have value or that it's all bad. Trying it before, they have good meal plans, but the exercises aren't amazing and you're better off working on the basics instead. And reviews by personal trainers or other names in the fitness space suggest that the app isn't really worth the price added on to a gym membership.
Is it worth it? No.
But these are just subjective opinions. The real issue is how they market the app to you. With one quick YouTube search, you can find an ad that claims you can build muscle like Chris Hemsworth. And even on the official website, you can find a slide claiming the exact same thing, selling the idea that you'll be able to achieve this physique that hasn't been done naturally through the app. But even worse, this article by Men's Health is some of the shadiest marketing for a fitness app you'll ever see. How Chris Hemsworth's stunt double beefed up for the biggest Thor yet, claiming that he put on 22 pounds of lean muscle mass while sitting at 5% body fat over 8 weeks. Using subtle plugs of Centr in the article and claiming to have used Chris Hemsworth's workout routine at the very beginning of the article in this linked video.
But don't imply this is what got you the results and this is Chris Hemsworth's workout routine, because this is not how Chris Hemsworth builds fucking 30 pounds of mass in order to play Thor.
These results are simply not possible naturally, no matter your experience in the gym. And even selling the idea of putting on 22 pounds of lean muscle mass in under 2 months isn't right. And you can only imagine the amount of men who would join the app thinking that they would get results like this.
But at some point, like, these companies are going to have to be way more transparent and be like, dude, this is an unnatural transformation. You should not expect to get these same results following our advice.
Fake natties aren't a new thing, and this is not the only instance of it happening in the celebrity space. Many celebrities have made incredible transformations that, yes, did take a lot of work, but were still not possible without the secret sauce. But not a lot of celebrities have built a fitness empire on the back of this lack of transparency. My mission in this video was to let you know that you should not feel bad if you haven't magically put on 22 pounds of muscle in 8 weeks, or spent your money on a fitness product or app thinking that you would get the exact same result as these celebrities. At some point, we were all starting out in fitness, and there's a lot to learn. So hitting the subscribe button and liking and sharing this video will help the algorithm push this message out to more beginners in fitness that can learn about this too.